This has been the most wonderful, incredible year for me. I've been able to connect with myself. I've been able to witness all the people in our course at their own time, at their own pace, connect with themselves. We've connected with each other. Carolyn is an amazing teacher. She supports each of us as we are finding ourselves, as we're looking deeply into ourselves, as we're finding joy that maybe has long been hidden. Her teaching methodology just deliciously involves time with each individual, giving all the participants time to work with one another, mixing it up each time, having just deep experience with a lot of support, a lot of training, a lot of guidance. She's a wonderful gal. Her writings are, they just will meet your heart and meet your needs.
I think one of the biggest things I would say is that in the beginning, I was really apprehensive, a little unsure about taking this training. I've done a lot of coach trainings in the past and haven't really, wasn't really getting my business, going forward much in my business. I've spent a lot of time and money and just really concerned, like, is this the right step for me? And after this year-long program, I know that I've really taken huge leaps forward, and I feel like I have such a better foundation to now work with clients. I'm feeling really, really energized and really excited to start doing this work with clients.
It's just been an honor to be able to be part of this. Totally changed my life, helped me shed a bunch of layers. I wouldn't have been able to get to this point. I think it might have taken me a decade, and I got to move through a lot in a year. I still have lots more work that I get to do, which is going to be wonderful. It's so wonderful. I don't want to stop. I just want to keep doing, keep connecting with MeBe, keep that as part of my practice, because the tools are a really amazing immersion of psychology, energy work, and body work. It's like nothing that you'll ever experience, and it's incredibly transformative. Just show up and do this, and you will not regret it in any way. And your future self and your relationships, your future relationships will, and the peace of the planet will thank you.
It was a really amazing experience. The amount of growth that I experienced in the past year is huge. And the ways that it shows up in my life today, what I've learned and the tools that I've learned and how I use them in my life have made such a difference in the reality that's being created now, as opposed to the reality that was there at the beginning.
And so what of those tools you were talking about, what's one that really helped you in creating that new reality?
I think one of the most profound things was the bonding of my core being with my inner child and the attachment system. My attachment system was so sensitive, and so healing that and being able to rely on that bond between my whole self, my higher self, and my child, it helped me with boundaries, it helped me feel safe, it helped, just in so many ways. And it really illuminated the pattern of codependency that I had in all of my relationships, that even in really sneaky, subtle levels of me needing, or my inner child needing that attachment piece to be fulfilled in an unhealthy way. And it was creating a reality out of my relationships that was not desirable.
Mm-hmm. Not really good. So why would you recommend the program to somebody else?
It's just such an amazing journey. I think my recommendation would be, you know, at the point in the class, because there was definitely a point in the class where my ego was like, abort, abort, it is not safe there. And that was the point where, like, don't quit and push through, because the transformation that came and the growth that came out of that was like the precipice. And if I had turned around and quit, then I would have missed just so many amazing opportunities to grow.
Brilliant. What would there be anything else you'd tell someone who is interested in the program?
The people are amazing. Carolyn's amazing. It's such a, you know, if you've been looking for your tribe and haven't felt like you've found it, it's a really supportive environment to use relationship to learn more about yourself and to heal, you know, things in your life that have been traumatic in relationship in the past.
It was life-changing, definitely. I think just the overall experience, the year-long fast course living and learning has been amazing. I think the owning my personal power and just realizing all the deep trauma and the stuff that you kind of put to the side and bringing it up in a group setting was amazing and extremely helpful.
It was a huge eye-opening experience for me, and what Carolyn said to me when she and I first met that made me realize this was a program for me was she told me, you don't have to be abused by your emotions for the rest of your life. And I had never understood that my emotions aren't myself, and that I have this identity and this experience of existence that's outside of just my emotional responses and my emotional pain and my anger in life, and being able to find and connect with that part of myself that is the real me, that isn't just my life experiences and isn't my taken on assumed personality. I started to actually really like myself and enjoy going out into the world and exploring the world, and it's also giving me an enormous amount of compassion for other people, because they aren't their emotions either. Other people, we aren't our emotions, we aren't our negative actions, we are these higher selves that get to come and explore being human for a little while. And that level of freedom really cut me loose from all the things that I had let hold me down my whole life. And as I'm an artist, as an artistic professional, it's helped me with my artistic process too. And I've been able to watch my paintings and my drawings and my artwork really flourish, and a lot of those filters of judgment have sort of washed away. And now I can see myself in my artwork, and I'm creating things that I'm really proud of, and not being abused by my emotions anymore.
Really beautiful.
I was really impressed by her abilities to read and understand people and help them to identify what's getting in their way to create transformation. Then as I took the class throughout the last year, all of my previous understanding of Carolyn's talents were just deeply expanded she's truly the best practitioner I have ever seen working. She's connected on a level that is phenomenal, and she's created a program that is on the leading edge of where we're heading to really cause transformation on this planet.